Hey folks, welcome back to Fallout 4. It's been a few days, so I had to take a minute to figure out what the hell we were doing. For some reason the game wants us to go that way to find Nick Valentine, but I'm not an idiot. I know we should go this way. So let's go in here and talk to his secretary, shall we?
Ellie?
Be careful down in that subway.
Oh, we already
Who knows
spoke
what could
to
be living
her.
there
Okay,
now.
yeah, I'm totally turned around. Sorry about that, folks. In between episodes, I did a little bit of trading, got us some more ammo. I upgraded the FAL that we bought last episode. The damage on it is still hot garbage, but it's kind of a nice weapon. I, however, am going to go back to the P90 for a bit, because A, close quarters, B, bullets have a smaller hitbox than laser
Got
bolts.
nothing better to do.
And for the moment, we're still going to be getting a lot of 38 ammo when we go up against pretty much anybody, so until that changes, I'm going to hang on to our fusion cells. I just didn't really enjoy how often the laser rounds seem to clip against the terrain the last couple of episodes when we've been using the Aquila. As much as I like that rifle and as much damage as it happens to do, I'd rather just use the P90, which has a much larger magazine and doesn't impact everything I shoot at. Also, wow, this is a hell of a loading screen. Be back when it's done. Okay, Fallout is being difficult, and that loading screen took an additional 2 minutes after I paused the fucking game to actually resolve itself. Hopefully that's not a trend that continues. When we left off, we had, if I'm remembering correctly, must be true because we're going to do it right now, been charged with going to find Nick Valentine. And that's necessary, unfortunately. We do have to do that. Oh look, a ton of dogs. Time to do cool slow-mo shit. Fucking pop all of them. This is when using a gun with a 75 round magazine becomes handy. You walk across an entire fucking generation of angry mongrel dogs. You need to blow all of their heads off simultaneously. God, there's a lot of these fuckers. Are we gonna get a second level off this alone? Jesus. Come on a slow-mo for a second so I can see which ones are still alive. Ooh, that one's legendary. He dropped a pipe wrench, but I'll fucking take it. Strip the mod off of it. Careful not to shoot the Diamond City guard there. That would result in some things that I don't particularly want to deal with. God, how many of these fuckers are there? Another legendary one. Ooh. Cavalier's Machete. Nice. Oh, and we're actually out of AP. Raiders. Forgot how fast firing this fucking gun was. Jesus. I hold a fire rate on it. Also, apologies for my aim in advance. I haven't played Fallout in a few days now. I haven't played a game with guns since the last time I played Fallout. Mad Max is melee, and I've been playing Skyrim in my free time. You know, to fully immerse myself in the Bethesda jank. And wow, we got a second level. Jesus. We got 2 perk points to apply. Right. Where would I like to throw them? Well past me. Where have you been putting the perk points is the question. Finished up science, which I know we needed. Was I working on... I was. Okay, we can actually get perk 1 of Ghoulish. We can get perk 2 of Ghoulish. Oh, that's super good. So that'll very quickly regenerate any radiation damage that we take. As you saw there, it takes about a quarter second. And I'm not used to the looting system in Fallout anymore because I'm used to Skyrim where you have to open the containers. I think I'm remembering why I bought the FAL. Because this thing is absolutely fucking uncontrollable when aiming down sights. Let's try the FAL out, shall we? I've done a little tweaking on it. Fortunately, better weapon can't help my garbage fucking aim. But I've put some sights on it. I put a foregrip on it. Vertical foregrip. I was gonna paint it green, but didn't have the oil. You know. Just American problems. Can't paint your gun because you don't have enough oil. I have to invade a country. It's all good. It's in my blood. We'll figure it out. I don't know if any of you other Americans ever get that invasion itch. You guys know what I'm talking about then. I need to police some sort of other territory in the world. Oh, just bullshitting, of course, but... Oh man, I think that's how Europeans actually think that Americans are at times, though. I mean, you hear some of these fuckers speak on the internet, and you can't help but wonder, is that the way that they actually think that we're like? Is this some kind of elaborate joke that just nobody told us about? I'm confused and scared. Someone help me. Not that that isn't my default state at all times. Oh, so right down here, there should be the vaults that we're looking for to rescue Nick. I am a robot. Please trust me, even though I'm literally a representation of your main enemy in this game, Valentine. We are going to rid ourselves of as quickly as humanly possible. Now, if you're a weirdo, you might be saying, but Eternal, I like Nick Valentine. And I'd be saying, no, fuck you, you have shit taste. No, but unironically, though, sure, like, what proof do you have that he's actually not evil? He can tell you all day long, oh, I'm escaped synth. I'm not dangerous at all, don't worry about it. But there's really no proof of that until later in the game. Like, right now, we as a player have absolutely no reason to trust Nick Valentine. I don't get why we ever would. Like, he's straight up visibly a synth. It's like walking up to someone wearing a suicide vest and being like, yeah, I'm just gonna walk down to the corner store. Can you follow along behind me and just do your best to not explode? I mean, for all he knows, yeah, he's an escaped synth, sure, let's believe him there, if that's what the plot is telling us to do, which it is. How do we know, as a player, that he does not have some kind of tracking beacon in his chest that's triggered, or set to trigger as soon as we're in proximity to it? I mean, this is using meta-knowledge, of course. We know what the whole deal is with Father because, you know, we're players and we have access to Google. But, you know, that's something to consider is how do we know that he's not some kind of a trap for anyone who gets sufficiently involved in things that the Institute doesn't want people to be involved in? He's obviously a detective. He exists to involve himself in difficult situations, however you'd like to phrase that. How do we know that he is not literally a walking landmine for anyone that could possibly be a threat to the Institute? We walk into his office and literally the first thing we say to him is, yeah, Kellogg, that fucker, oh, spoilers, sorry. I'm talking about things that haven't happened yet because I've played through this game so many times. My apologies. We'll get there when we get there. I'm kind of bad at this whole LP thing, if you can't tell. Pat, I am not. Nor am I woolly. I'm not nearly as stylish. Maybe I could pass for men on a good day. I miss the best friends. They were legitimately enjoyable to watch. If you guys have never watched the Super Best Friends play and you like LPs, you like the LP format, do yourself a favor. Check them out. They were formative for me and my desire to LP. They were one of the things that set me on this horrible path that I don't ever recommend you go down. The other individual who is to blame for this, if you would like to screech at someone about why have you set this individual loose on us, is a guy by the name of Jeff Major. 1F Jeff. He was an LPer on YouTube for quite a while. He is the self-described Kim Kardashian of washed-up YouTube Let's Players. And frankly, I'm inclined to agree with him. I had a very nice conversation with Mr. Jeff during one of the times where he was actually capable of doing things, because right now he's unfortunately very sick. And Jeff was nice enough to encourage me and tell me to follow my dreams, no matter how misguided they may be. So now I'm here. Let's playing a terrible video. You know, as you do on the internet. Your bullets cannot harm me. My armor is from about 300 years after this fucking game. I don't know the fucking Halo timeline. Don't crucify me. Salvo, I'm talking to you from the past. Please don't murder me. My buddy Salvo is a fucking Halo lore guru the same way I am with 40k. And I'm pretty sure that he'll beat me to death for not knowing what year Halo's set in. No, he won't actually beat me to death, but you get the point. Motherfucking Outbound Salvo. A literal patron of the arts. Of course, I'm talking about people that most of you don't know. Which, I don't know if that violates YouTube Let's Play etiquette. Is that a thing? Is there like a best practices sheet? Did I not get a memo? You know, it's just like anything else. There's a whole bunch of shit on some list in some uptight motherfucker's brain somewhere that you're not quote-unquote supposed to quote-unquote do, and yeah, I added the extra quotes. What are you gonna do about it? And I'm pretty sure talking about people that the audience has never met is one of those things, but deal with it. I like my friends, few as they may be, and I'm going to talk about them because they're enjoyable people.
Look at this place. Say hello to goodbye.
These guys are the Triggermen. They are ghouls in bad suits. And, you know, not the Miami kind. Just actual ghouls. Thankfully, most of them are armed with, like, 10mm pistols. And I'm in zero danger here. And I could just Rhodesian Shadwalk straight up to their vault as they try desperately to shoot me to death, and my armor laughs at their attempts. That's why I wanted this armor so badly. I can commentate and not have to think. Or, you know, play well. Or hit what I aim at. It's the ultimate, it's a cheat for Let's Players, basically. There might as well just be a giant neon. Are you playing this game on YouTube? Yeah, then get this armor. You need it. It'll help. I like how I've already fallen back into the obsessive pick everything up all the time habit, even though I haven't played this game in more than a week. 2 weeks. However long it was since my last recording session. pretty sure dating myself in my recordings is one of those other things that I'm not double unquotes supposed to do. But hey, when has that ever stopped me? Good decisions aren't really a common thing for me. I tend to just power slide through life, and if I end up in a ditch, hope my engine has enough horsepower to get me out. It's kind of my life philosophy. It's the Jeremy Clarkson school thought. If you don't have enough power, your foot isn't to the floor yet. Also, I don't know why I'm A, taking cover, or B, obsessively reloading after every 3 shots. Oh, I'm having a legitimately good time right now, if you can't tell. I'm just rambling about nothing and shooting NPCs. This is what I do. This is my life right now. You are seeing a live recording of the last, like, more than half decade of my life. Almost 7 years at this point. I should have started this YouTube thing a long time ago. Jesus, I might have 75 whole subscribers instead of 30. Not even 30, 29 right now. Imagine the places I could go. I could make number get big. As everyone knows, that's the only reason to live, is to make big number. But really, isn't that what everything comes down to, is just big number? I mean, your bank account, big number. Age, big number. Everything, big number. Think about it. Numbers are the real god. Just nobody has realized it yet. Hey, Nuka-Cola Quantum. You know, that's one of the things about the Fallout universe. Hey, I'm trying to ramble here. Don't you know this is going on YouTube? Stop shooting at me. At least if you die like that guy did. Do it in a funny way with glitchy physics. So my audience of like 3 people can laugh at it. That was one of the things that kind of doesn't make sense to me in the Fallout universe. The entirety of Fallout lore. Now, I'm critiquing Bethesda writing here, so take that as a caveat. The entirety of Fallout lore is based around the concept that no one involved in any of the numerous decisions that are instrumental to the war and to Vault Tech and everything occurring has any common sense whatsoever, and nothing in the entire world of Fallout exemplifies that more than Nuka-Cola. So, here's what I mean by that. Nuka-Cola, you drink it, it's bottled when you find it. It's obviously fine. And you can find preserved pre-war Nuka-Cola. You get radiation from it. Nuka-Cola is irradiated by default. When you pre-war went to your grocery store, and this rifle is not cutting it. When you went to your grocery store pre-war, and you're like, I want a Nuka-Cola for me and for my children, they gave you a bottle of Nuka-Cola with radiation, and oh, we level up again. No one, apparently, in the Fallout universe... Ooh, 25% more damage, I'll take it. Sorry, had to sneeze there. No one in the Fallout universe, from the beginning of that production chain to the end, will you fucking stop it? I'm trying to ramble about economics here. Nobody stopped that. And went, why are we trying to give our customers radiation poisoning? If that isn't exemplary of the Fallout lore from top to fucking bottom, I don't know what is.
Subway station.
no one in this fucking universe has common sense. Just nobody does. And China, for example, fired the nukes knowing that MAD was a thing, mutually assured destruction. They had to have known that as soon as they dropped nukes, that we would drop nukes, because we did. After Anchorage, they had to have known. Also, the concept of Anchorage happening at all is hilarious. Because there are more guns in Alaska per capita, and don't quote me on the statistics, but I think I heard this somewhere, that there are more guns per person in the state of Alaska than anywhere else in the country. Because everybody's fucking armed out there in case of bears and shit. So why in the unholy fuck, other than trying to save time and distance moving troops, which of course I may have just answered my own question, but why would China choose that state of all states to invade? Why would they choose to invade there? It's not strategically advantageous. Alaska, even if you get a foothold in Alaska, you're still in Alaska. You have to cross a good amount of Canadian territory and a good chunk of America to get to DC. No matter which direction you go, you're either going from California all the way across, or you're cutting through Canada and coming down from above, and you either have to deal with New England, the entire continental United States, or the entirety of Canada. It's just a really weird place for them to be like, yeah, let's fucking attack here. That seems like a great strategic plan. So nobody in China had common sense either. Of course, there's also the question of, yeah, let's invade Alaska. Let's invade Anchorage. Well, how do we know that as soon as the first Chinese troops set foot in American soil, that they're not just gonna fucking nuke us? Strategically, that would be a great decision by the Americans, discounting mutually assured destruction, because you know China's gonna fire back. But of course, that's not a consideration here, as people have shown. So let's think like a Fallout commander.
How you doing in there, Valentine?
So discounting mutually assured destruction. Sorry, I had to take out the trash there. How do they know that they're not going to land troops on Anchorage and immediately get fucking backcap nuked by the Americans? So now you've declared war. You've started a shooting war. You've landed a good chunk of your troops in Anchorage, because obviously they would have had to deploy significant manpower to put up enough of a fight, because that was a fairly pivotal battle in the war. How do you know that America's not just going to nuke you from behind? And now the majority of your ground troops are cut off. Will you be quiet? People keep doing this to me. People in this vault are so fucking rude. I'm trying to theorize on history here, you robot bastard. So fucking inconsiderate, everybody in this vault. That's why I put a bullet in most of them, because they won't shut up. As I was saying, now you've lost most of your ground troops, your country is a burning nuclear hellscape, and you've accomplished absolutely nothing other than destroying yourself by declaring a shooting war in a country that has nukes pointed at you and knows you're hostile. There is no reason in any sensible world that Anchorage should have fucking occurred. It makes zero sense.
Why does he come all this way?
I'm sorry, were you saying something plot relevant?
Private eye.
Yeah, you know things. You're gonna tell me the things that you know.
I need information, and you're going to give it to me.
That's so. We'll talk once we're out.
No, but that's not the fucking deal. Did you not hear what I said?
Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak.
At what
Anyway,
point
you
did I
got
give
troubles?
any indication
I'm
that I
glad to
cared?
help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk.
Did you legitimately just say the phrase, blow this joint? Like, seriously.
Malone's
Not,
crew here used to be a small town,
sarcastic, no irony.
hustled out of the old
Okay, bud.
neighborhood by bigger players.
Yeah, you hold on a second. I gotta lockpick this.
Nice.
This place. Don't know what happened to the previous owners, but they're not exactly around to charge rent. Empty vault. Perfect hideout.
Yeah, and you know, you can't do anything with it after you clear it out. I really think the Vault Tech DLC should have taken place here. Sorry about that. That was probably not great to watch, but you get my point. You've got this whole empty vault that nobody's doing anything with. Give me just a second here.
How do you want to play this?
Right, sorry about that. Okay, carrying on. How do I want to play this? Well, I've played exactly the same way that I've played the entire game up until this point. I'm going to loudly talk over everything and shoot anybody in my way. If you can't tell by now, I'm not LPing this game to experience the story. I'm LPing it to show you guys cool mods and shit. And discuss Fallout lore. And make fun of things. So, you know, your normal YouTube LP.
This door's on the fritz. Let me see if I can get it open.
You wanna just, yeah, there you go. You just had to kick in your animation there, bud.
Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock is
You know,
on the other side.
these guns that I'm using aren't really appropriately conveying my hatred for the situation of having to do the vanilla story. You know, they're not really angry enough. Although that was satisfying. Turning that man into bits was satisfying. Are you capable of killing things on your... No, you've got a pipe pistol. What the fuck are you doing? What is wrong with you? Why do you have a pipe weapon? I don't even use those. No sensible person uses a weapon made of plumbing.
You playing hide and seek?
All of these guys are dropping fucking combat rifles and shit. Do you want one? Can I help you? Do you need help? Are you... Seriously? Get up, you
More stairs? Who built this damn vault?
You're a robot! Why are you complaining about stairs? You're robotic! I mean, this is Paladin Dance all over again. Why are you complaining about stairs? You don't have muscles. Like, this is the lactic acid conversation. You don't feel fatigue. Did the Institute program you to feel fatigue? What benefit does that provide to you? I don't get... What the fuck is that line? It'd be even worse if he was wearing power... Can you imagine if he was wearing power armor?
Name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you. He's dangerous.
Yeah, everybody's dangerous in this game until I fill him full of 38. That's kind of the default fucking state for every named enemy in this game.
I hear big fat footsteps on the other side. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
You know, you don't understand. There's not gonna be conversation. There's gonna be me and a whole bunch of shooting and then corpses. Okay, granted, he doesn't know me long, so he doesn't know how this works yet. And granted, he's never gonna know me long enough to know how this works.
What are you doing?
However,
You come into my house? Shoot up.
okay, so Nick,
Skinny Malone.
future reference. That's how I deal with problems.
The bullet's probably at.
Ooh. That could be nice.
Sweet prince. Here's to all the old days. Gonna be an awkward conversation with Darla's parents when I tell them their daughter bit the big one.
You have no idea how much I don't care.
Let's get out of here. There's a service ladder that should take us right to the surface.
So you're telling me I fought my way all the way down here Just to find out that, oh, this is the entrance. I came in this way. Where the fuck were these? Why did I have to do a whole circuit to rescue Mr. $1 Million Man? I could have shot Fat Ass McGee and his retards 3 on the way in. What the fuck? Oh my god, the game has no respect for your time as a player. No, at this point, there really should be a threshold where it just lines everybody up in front of you that you've got to kill. And you just assembly line them, fucking Valentine's Day Massacre, left to right, until your mag runs out. It would make life so much easier. Also, the fact that... Can I talk about that yet? I don't know. Also, be back after this loading screen. It's doing it again.
Commonwealth sky.
And we're back.
Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting.
There's nothing ominous about it. It's a normal fucking night sky.
Find me anyway. Not many people knew where I went.
I don't care. Give me my experience and let me build my blimp.
That's not important.
All right, wise guy, keep your secrets.
Call me that again and I'll turn you into scrap and make you into a gun.
Me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I don't have time to sit and chit-chat.
Look, I know you want your case solved as quickly as possible, but an investigation needs time. We can't risk overlooking the details. Meet me at Diamond City. Trust me, things will be easier once I know everything that happened.
Oh, thank God. Alright, so that's step 1 of 6 million done. I'm gonna head back to fucking Diamond City. We rescued Nick Valentine. Now we gotta talk to him and tell him, oh no, baby got kidnapped. Oh, horror and terror and calamity. Yeah, that's Fallout 4. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't get fucking sodium poisoning from me secondhand, because I've had it for years, and let me tell you, it's not. I can't take anything seriously anymore. Hope you guys had a decent time. I will catch you next time for more of this. Like, comment, tell me how much of an idiot I am. Subscribe, you know, out of spite. You guys know how it works, it's YouTube. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, folks. Bye.